Chuck here live in, yes, you guessed it, Phanom, Thailand. We got back yesterday on our trip. I'm not going to tell you where. You'll have to watch the next video to find out. I left you guys hanging while we were in Nong Khai. We had a little bit of change of our path from traveling down the Mekong. So we went somewhere else. And anyway, you guys will see that. You'll see it tomorrow. I'll post it in the morning. So yeah, good to be back home. The temperature's awesome here. My mother-in-law said it got pretty cold here. Really windy and cold. They had some pretty bad weather just west of here in Songkran. But anyway, glad to be back home. Hey, Michael, how are you this morning? My first person. Of course, my computer hasn't caught up with me yet. Hey, Chris, how are you? So yeah, happy to be back home as usual. Jan, oops, mute. Jan, nice to see you here. Yeah, it was fun. We've got some family that's here in Thailand. They just took a trip to Laos. Hey, Bill, and they'll be back, I think, in a few days. But Peter, Marcus, Lewis, hello, guys. Oh, when is my edit from Chayapum going up? I don't know. I'm actually almost done re-editing it. I'm probably gonna just put it out there after I finish the rest of the trips here. So it'll just be I don't know. So I'm sorry I had to do that, but anyway, it'll be out. It'll be out in a few days. As you can see, I'm really behind. Hey, Dan from South Padre, cool. I'm really behind on my videos, so it happens when you're traveling because the internet's pretty good, but not for upload speed, and I don't know. But I tried this. I'm trying to do this new app on my phone. Power shit, I done forgot. So hey, Justine. But my phone doesn't have picture-in-picture, so I don't know. I'm working on some ways to make it a little easier to upload videos. So hey, from Raleigh, North Carolina, drink a Leo for me. I need to cut back on the Leo. I've had quite a few. It's easy to drink beer when you're traveling around Thailand. I like to have a little bit of whiskey and water. It's not too filling, but the beer really fills you up. But it's too easy. It's too easy to drink beer on your trip. So refresh. Hey, from the UK. I know a lot of you guys are going to watch this later on because you're asleep. I posted on my Facebook page that I was going to do it today at 9 o'clock. And a lot of you guys come back to me and say, well, I'll be snoring about that time. But I don't know. I don't know when the right time to do it. So sorry I missed you guys again. Yeah, so we have Paige's brother is coming back for spring break here at the end of the week, and then we have some other family from America here. So it's going to be a crazy week. Today is Sunday Fun Day, so I'm sure that that's going to be fun. They had a little welcome back gathering for us last night. I got that video will be coming out here soon, but we did a cooking, like a barbecue plaza out on the street at Mamu's house. It was pretty fun. Hey, from Illinois, Australia. Bill, what time is it? You said you set your alarm. I hope it's not like early in the morning, but hey, Rio. You laughed at me carrying the suitcase up the narrow stairwell. Yeah, that was pretty small. It's not just that it's narrow, it's that the steps are really tiny. I don't know, the people who design the steps here, they can't make them, you have to walk with your feet sideways. I mean, most Thai people have small feet, but still, you got to be really careful. Hey, Aussie, Cecil. But yeah, the trip to Nong Khai was good. We had a good time. I really, really like Chiang Khong. Chiang Khong. I really like that. I really like it. But I told you guys I'd give you my review, and that's going to be coming up tomorrow on the next video. As we're leaving Nong Khai, is I think where we left off at. But the next two videos are really cool, really enjoyable. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Hey, Robert. Yeah, Rob, I know I put out a lot of videos, so maybe having a day or two break is probably pretty good for somebody to catch up, you know, so. Daryl, yeah, the shooting range, a lot of people were asking about the, hey, Jared, Chad, Christopher. A lot of people were asking about the shooting range, but it was just a little festival, like an agricultural festival that they were having. And in front of the police department, they set up a random shooting range. So it was a little expensive, but they had a competition going on there too. And I think some of the police were trying to qualify, but they had an M16, they had a 45 and a 9mm and a 22, but you could shoot the M16, it's just that you had to bring your own bullets. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Let me go to the bullet store and buy some bullets, but anyway. Chiang Khong in April. I hope if you go to Chiang Khong, you gotta go see, you gotta be there for Songkran, but you gotta get there before Songkran because that is the most dangerous time to drive in Thailand is during the Thai New Year. And it's difficult because there's checkpoints everywhere. There's a lot of people like to drink and drive. Chris, I did find actually I didn't find anything. Paige did. She got it on Lazada.com. It was a little over 1,000 baht. It'll be here, I think the beginning of next week. So Lazada.com is easy to buy stuff, and it's free delivery. Hey Arto, nice to see you. Ian, where will I be during Songkran? I'm going to be here with family in Phanom. Songkran's going to be long this weekend because it falls on a weekend, so people are going to be off for, of course, on the average, Songkran's about 3 days. In some areas it goes up to 2 weeks, just depends. But it's going to be close to a weekend, so it's going to be pretty long. But we're going to be here. It's fun. I videoed it last year, and it is such a blast. That's my favorite time of the year. So you're going to be in Chiang Mai during Songkran. I hear all those places are pretty fun, but I like it here. I like to be with family at that time. Krabi. I bet that's pretty fun. Krabi is an awesome place. Just remember, guys, it's very hard to travel around that time of year. So you may want to try to figure out a way to just kind of stay in that area for the duration of the festival. Hey, Russell. Have not seen any videos of you going to Laos, Vietnam, planning to visit anytime soon. Yeah, I get this asked a lot. Of course, we're right next to Laos and Vietnam, but I haven't been there since I retired here, but I have been there before and have made plenty of video. I don't have it on YouTube. But we will, so. Blah, blah. Paige. This is Paige. Howdy from Georgia, Eric Baker. Jalapenos. You can't grow jalapenos here. It's not happening.
It's just you.
It's just me. No, I gave it to other people and they couldn't grow it either. Yeah.
I don't like it. Hello.
They don't like me. Yeah, so I don't care. I found a store that sells them, but sometimes they have them and sometimes they don't. My connection is very bad today. I don't know, are you guys having any difficulties? Because I don't know, the internet here is slow sometimes. It's hard to say. In the morning, everybody's on the computer. Hey, Mike from Texas. So yeah, I've got I got to do the Q&A, but it's poor connection today. Oh, okay. Is it like skipping in and out? It's just blurry. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it's coming in and out. Paige is never getting a husky. If she wants a husky, we can go visit them. So anyway, yeah, we don't have time for pets or kids or I don't know. We have fish. That's good. It's the connection, guys. In Thailand, it's difficult sometimes to. I don't know. The speeds touch and go. Here lately, the internet's having a lot of problems everywhere I've been. I need a Phanom-sized internet. The internet's actually really, really good here. Just sometimes it's slow, and I think that's everywhere. Is Chiang Mai a bicycle town? It seems like every town is a bicycle town except for mine. I haven't been to Chiang Mai. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think, Scott, I think the internet's really good in Bangkok. It has to be. But we still have fiber optics out here. It's just with too many people, I think, on the internet at one time. It slows down. But I think it's cleared up. I don't see any problems now. Yeah, and I can't give you any recommendations in Chiang Mai because I've never been there, but I know a lot of my viewers have. Maybe they can give you some tips on what to do in Chiang Mai. I know it's very smoky right now. Oh, good thing, Scott. Thank you. Oh, you're getting me loud and clear in Bangkok. Okay, cool. Do I use 3BB for your internet? I don't even know what internet we use. Do you know what internet from? She wouldn't know. I don't know. Her parents just took off. I don't know what internet that we use here. TOT? Oh, TOT? TOT. TOT. Yeah, there is a lot of smoke in Chiang Mai right now. It's been all over the news, and I've had people telling me online about the problems there with the smoke. But you know, that's a good thing about being flexible when you're living in Thailand. You know, if you are just renting short term, you can go easily cheap from place to place to place, and I got a lot of videos of us traveling now in Thailand, and you can see that some of these places are awesome. And if you're locked into an agreement somewhere for a year, I don't know. What I'm saying is that it's cheap just to go bounce and bounce and bounce in places in Thailand and really, really enjoy Thailand. If it's too smoky in Chiang Mai, just pack up and head down, you know, to the Gulf or something like that. Melbourne, Australia is crystal clear. Thank you, Richie, for watching them. I don't know what the weather or the smoking is going to be like during Songkran. Probably a whole lot of people are going to be working, so I don't know if they're going to be burning. The problem is they're burning the fields, so maybe they'll cut that out by that time. I don't need a 4K card anymore. Paige got me one on Lazada.com, and it should be here next week. And I only need it for my GoPro 5. If you're going to get a 5 and you're going to get a 6, You got to get a 4K card because the other ones can't keep up with it. And you have these little errors pop up. You're in vlog 233. Wow, you got a long way to go, bro. How much is my insurance on my Ford Tuner? I just renewed it. I pay 22,000 baht, but I pay a company in Bangkok where I bought the truck in Bangkok, and we met with an agent up there, and I just send her we wire her the money. She goes and gets my little tag for the registration, and then she renews my insurance, and it was 22,000 baht for the year. But I have over the top insurance. But other than that, you can get insurance for almost nothing in Thailand for like 500 baht. I'm not retired military GMZ. I was in the military. I didn't retire from the military. I started sporting this haircut because it's so damn hot in Thailand. I look for a Posturepedic mattress in Bangkok. I actually bought a topper for our mattress, a Posturepedic topper, and it's awesome. The problem is when you're traveling in Thailand, the beds are hard as a rock, so it doesn't really matter. You can't get comfortable. I mean, you can't get too comfortable on your soft mattress because you're going to have to sleep on a hard one. But our bed, it was nice to get back into bed this morning and sleep 10 hours. I was in the military for 4 years. I made a video pretty much describing how I came to Thailand and pretty much my story. If you go to my playlist and look in the blah, blah, blah videos, you'll see one that says why I left America. And it pretty much, I explain my story in that. So I know I have a lot of videos. Well, thanks, Wally. The information that I'm giving you is just from our experiences in traveling. I'm just sharing them with you. I know that in Thailand, a lot of people, well, not just in Thailand, but people like the facts. They want facts for everything because that's just how we are. But in Thailand, it's impossible with facts because situations change so much in Thailand. So only thing I can do is just share with you mine and Paige's experience on us adapting to living here in Thailand. It's been pretty fun. You can see on my earlier videos that I had some pretty dramatized, scary moments, not understanding the situation, but it has gotten a lot better. Richie, you asked me about jobs for teachers. Yeah, they're looking for teachers in Thailand, big time. The requirements are a little high, but they're not. It's just on paper. You can get a job at a private. I don't know. Just come here. There's plenty of opportunities for teaching here. Just remember, they don't make hardly any money unless you're going to go work at a private institution. But I just do it for free, for fun. But they are looking for people to have conversational English everywhere. So if you guys want to come to Thailand and do something, go pop into the school and talk to one of the administrators about just being a visitor and speaking conversational English with the kids because they're desperate for that. There's nobody. They understand English words, but they can't put it in a structure. They can't have a conversation with anybody. Robert did 10 years. Thank you for your service, Robert. My kids are in the military. I love the military life. I got out on a medical discharge right after a couple years after Desert Storm. So. There's a lot of websites, Richie, on working, teaching in Thailand. You can just Google that. There's a lot of YouTube stuff there too. Hey, Tom. Walter Page was in here a minute ago. She's running around cleaning, and I know her mom and dad just went to Mukdahan to, he says he has to exercise the car. Whatever, but they're over there, and Paige is running around doing some cleaning. We have a lot of laundry to do and just trying to get caught up. So we got here yesterday and just kind of relaxed, and then we went over to Mamu's place, her store, and had barbecue plaza outside. Yeah, if you've got a bachelor's degree, yeah, you can get a job here teaching. It's best if you take some classes on how to teach foreign students how to speak English, though. But there's a lot of stuff online. If you're going to teach. If you're just going to have conversation, then you just need to know how to have a conversation. Aloha, Aaron from Hawaii. Mahalo. Yeah, I lived in Mililani town for 3 years there in Oahu. Awesome, awesome place. Thanks for that. Yeah, I'm just showing our life on YouTube and just having a good time, and I just want to show people a better side of living in Thailand. I mean, I don't know. Most people don't come to Thailand for the reasons why me and you guys are coming. They're coming to see the party side, which is fine. I could never live back in the United States. I could, but I don't want to go back to the United States and live. I've been gone now for over a year, and I really miss competition bass fishing. But other than that, that's about really it. You know, of course I miss my family, but as far as living there, no. I mean, when I lived there, I didn't spend much time with my kids. They're busy doing their own thing too. Paige is cleaning. Everybody wants to know where you're at. Oh, I'm getting some serious lag. It's the connection. On my phone, it's saying very bad connection. I'm sorry, guys. There's not a whole lot I can do about it this morning. I could restart the router, but it's going to cut this off. When are we going to Malaysia?
Oh, I don't have it in plan.
No plan for Malaysia.
No, maybe Singapore, but not Malaysia.
No, I'm not dreaming about giant jellyfish. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. A lot of food, I'm sure. Klaus has not gone back home yet. I think they go back after Songkran. Yeah, we plan on going to Singapore. Plan on going. Sean says he's been to Thailand several times for several months, enjoying my videos. I'm sorry, guys, about the internet. I'm trying to answer a question for Sean about, he wants to know if he retire in 200K. It just depends on how old you are and your lifestyle, and if you have some kind of other income coming in. Snake competition, snake. Actually, there's the guy who bought me the shirt, the jersey, the fishing jersey. He does competition fishing, but we just haven't seemed to been able to connect to get started on that. But it's a whole lot different than fishing in the U.S. It's not in a boat, and it's kind of strange, but that's going to be coming for me soon. Thanks, Daz. I've not showered with any geckos anymore. The screen is awesome in our bathroom, though. Do I go out looking for Western food sometimes? Not really, but I'm going to take you guys down the street one day and show you there is a little restaurant here that sells Phanom food, and it's actually really tasty. A lot of times they can put a hamburger together, a steak, but they don't know how to cook it and they don't know how to season it. But this place is pretty good and it's inexpensive and it's in walking distance right here. Thanks, Wally. Good night. Yeah, the screens worked pretty good. So the problem now is they just come in through the door. I got to keep the door closed. The bugs apparently don't bother anybody but me, I think. But anyway, the trip was great. I think I picked up like almost 1,000 subscribers on this trip. It's pretty crazy. But I'm so far behind on answering comments and stuff like that. But if I try to at least acknowledge by putting a like, on there that I did read your comment, but it's difficult to type a response back there. But thank you so very much for that. 25 degrees Fahrenheit and still snowing. No, thank you, Bill. That's horrible. Yeah, the geckos here, Richie, eat bugs too. They don't bother me. They're just very loud at night. And if you step on them or scare them, they scream. And then, I scream and we all scream. The thing is, that's the only thing I do not like about Thailand. I really don't like about Thailand is bugs. I don't like bugs. I don't like flies. I don't like mosquitoes. I'm not a big fan of bugs. I never have been. Growing up in Texas, we have bugs this big. Cookies are empty, okay. What do I think about Udon Thani? I like Udon. It's a big city, not a place for me to live, but they have everything there. You can live there as a Phanom Western style. There's a lot of people that live there and there's a lot of shops. There is the most awesome village market store in UD town that sells a whole lot of Phanom food. It's expensive, but hey, it's cheaper than a plane ticket or having something shipped over yourself. But I like udon. It's not for me to live, but damn, that mosquito is like a damn bird. Yeah, I gotta make more cookies. I gotta start exercising. After this video, I'm going up to the gym and then I'm gonna go ride my bike. This week I am going to attempt to do a bike ride to Nakhon Phanom. It's 50 kilometers that way, kind of a wavy road, so I'm going to attempt to do that after I do a few 20, 30 Ks here, and then I'm gonna do it, so before it gets really, really, really hot. Hey, Beefalo, Bart, hey Bart, you made it. There's a gigantic mosquito in here. Any plans to go to Erawan Cave? I really don't have plans to do anything, but I want to go see everything. Erawan Cave. The hike and the stairs. I think that's the... what do you... We can do it. I can do it. We're going to do it. Yeah, Max, man, it takes some time to get used to the temperature here, but Thai people ride around with umbrellas and they wear hoodies and coats so they don't get the sun on. I don't know how they don't get heat exhaustion, but the heat, you get used to the heat. Patty, you had asked me this question like 3 or 4 times and I responded to you every time, and then you asked me again here on the live feed. I try to start the live feed about 9 o'clock in the morning Sunday. I wanted to do them on Mondays, but I started going to school and sitting in on school on Monday, so I don't have time for that, but I don't know a good time. I hope that you can hear me and you understand that. But 9 o'clock Sunday morning is the time I want to try to do it. I haven't ran across any snakes, Walter. Coming from my Thailand pick starting Friday for 5 weeks in Phuket before I move over there on a permanent basis in June. Good luck. I really like Phuket. Phuket's good. Phuket's beautiful, beautiful place. You know, it's kind of like an island. It's kind of like island life, but I enjoy Phuket. It's not for me. Hey, good morning. How are you, Steve? Steven? Thailand Unplugged. How are you? Thanks for coming. I know you guys have been trying to hook up with me on the live chat, but I'm usually, every time my phone rings, I'm like, I'm sleeping. I hope you guys are doing well. 14 hours ahead, just depends on your time zone, Mark, but we're like from Houston, we're 12 hours. I don't know about the daylights. I don't know. They don't do that daylight savings crap in Thailand, thank God. How do I spell the town where you live? Actually, I have it on the header of this video. And also, if you want to know the location, I have a Google link on our home page, on the YouTube homepage. If you click the About section, I left the address and the Google map. And what is this? Milk? Yep. Milk. Yeah, we don't do the daylight. The only thing I liked about the daylight savings in Texas is you get off work and then you were able to work again, like yard work. But you could mow your grass at like 9 o'clock, you know, put your whiskey cup on your ride lawnmower and ride around and cut your grass. Yeah, I know Hawaii doesn't have that either. That was cool. I think Hawaii's about 9 hours difference here. I'm not sure, but I really loved Hawaii. Hey, Marcy, how are you? Good to see you. Hawaii, the temperature's the most perfect. So the weather was only. Hey, Hong, how are you? Say hello to everybody. Say hello.
Hello.
Are you okay today? You happy? Are you happy? Okay. We bought a Hong a shirt. We're doing good. Hey, Drew, good to see you. I know you had a live view. I was going to connect, but we were eating breakfast. I see you're done, or maybe you're just taking a break. But anyway, on the weather in Hawaii, it was only a difference in the wind, you know, the trade winds, but the you know, anyway. Going to Colorado. Richie's going to Colorado. I love Colorado. Salida, and what was that other town? Colorado's beautiful. Colorado has the best water in the planet. I know that sounds crazy, but the water is amazingly fresh. They say the water comes there first and everybody else gets the runoff. Mm-hmm. Hey, Felipe from Mexico. Where at, Felipe, in Mexico?
I want fajita. And
Felipe, can you send me some Dos Equis, please?
And frozen margarita.
Drew, Paige makes me drink my daily milk.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, wants to keep me strong so she can push me down the stairs. Yeah, you can have plenty of knives in Thailand. They're big. You can buy knives anywhere. Jimmy, they have a lot of knives. A lot of people collect knives here. Swords, knives, bayonets, all kind of stuff. Just no guns. Yeah, John, she takes awesome care of me. She really does. Yeah, and she's keeping me strong so I can carry all her luggage.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, see the lady from
agent.
Our agent sent us our new tag for our truck. It's 22,000 baht, right, for insurance? Yeah, our insurance is 22,000. I'm sorry, Felipe, you said you live in Mexico. I thought you live in Jersey. Okay. Hey, Ty from California, a new subscriber. Thanks for coming. Thanks for liking the videos. Muhammad Ali, make video on Thai food. I make video on Thai food every video. Yeah, this guy says I need Walter says I need a safety harness to go up those ladders. It's from John. You're in Songkran. Are you living there now? Don't want to spoil our adventure, but we were just there yesterday. Yeah, don't tell him.
It's mine.
Yeah, I saw your video with the snow, Felipe. It looked very cold. Hey, Blue. So what the crap? Hello, Henry from Tulsa. I made a video when I first got here talking about how to remember Thai words, and my very first word to learn was hello, right? So hello, sawati krap for men. And so how I remembered sawati krap was so what the crap. So what the crap. So it helped me remember sawati krap. Hey, Thunder. I don't know, Marcy, on our next trip. We really haven't planned it. We've been talking back and forth about going back to Prachuap. But here's my dilemma. I have to wait till the end of the month to get my visa. It wasn't ready yet. The marriage visa takes too much damn time to get. So I have to wait till the end of this month before we can go anywhere. And then we have Songkran coming up. And I don't want to be on the road for Songkran, but I know we're going to be doing something before Songkran. I just don't know. Shane, have I seen any of your videos? I don't know if you sent me a link. I probably watched them, but you can put another link up. I don't mind sharing that. How would a German Shepherd fare in Thailand? Probably fine since those Huskies. You can have them, you just gotta, it's a lot of work to keep them cool, right? So you just need to take a little extra care of a big dog that has a lot of fur. Dogs are pretty strong, they adapt very easily, but you don't want it to get a heat stroke. Aaron, what is the right way to say kap or chai? A little confusing. Okay, let's get Paige because I get beat up about this anyway. I know how to spell it in Thai. I know how to say the vowels. So if you try to read it from an English word, it's difficult to say. But in Thai, krap. And the thing about Thai words is they say them differently depending on the region. So here they say cop, like a cop, like a police, a cop. But it's krap. So tell them how to say in Thai, sawati ka. So
for female or male?
For male and female. So how do you say cop for men? In Thai, how do men say thank you?
Thank you.
Yeah.
ขอบคุณครับ
and hello.
สวัสดีครับ
And for women.
ขอบคุณค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ
Krap. It's not crap. It's not krup. If you come here and you're Australian, you're English, and you can't say the word properly, or it's okay. They understand what you're saying, you know. But the word is krap, and for women it's ka. Sometimes men say in a pleasant. Sometimes men say ka as a very polite way of saying something, but typically they say krap. So what the krap? But I get tormented over stuff all the time, but I really learn. The way to say it properly is to understand the alphabet and know how to say the words. Not that I can do it because I'm still working on my accent, but hey, I don't know. But it's all about the tone. But if you say Phalang or Farang, a lot of foreigners, especially English people, say Farang, because that's how it's spelt in English. Farang. But in Thai, it's not spelt like that. It's spelled Farang. There's no it's not it's Mahanaka, which is a sound, not a. Farang would be Sala A, and it would be spelt differently. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. They know what you're saying, Farang, Farang, Falang. But the proper Thai accent, the proper word is Farang. And but you know, you want to say bat, say bat. You want to say Falang. It really doesn't matter. So whatever. But when you're having a conversation with Thai, if you don't put the words together right, and they don't sound right, they really don't know what the hell you're saying. Thank you, Marcia, for watching my videos. Hey, from Washington State, Annette. Leonard and Annette. Yeah, Paige rocks. She's pretty good with the pistol. Thank God that she's not allowed to own one. Chai, oh yeah, you said chai. Chai. My chai is no. Chai is yes. Chai. My chai, no. Chai, yes. Thanks, Scott. Annette, okay, I love you too. Good morning from Australia. I always use Australians as when people start badgering me over my accent. I love having conversations with Australians. I just don't know what they're saying half of the damn time. It's funny, you know. They don't understand me, but, you know, we don't say, oh, that's not how you say that. You got to pronounce it like this or like that or like this. It's just, it's funny. It's funny. Chai, yeah, you could say chai, my chai. Chai is still yes, and it still could be correct. It just depends on the sentence that you have the word chai in. But it could be like correct, yeah, yes, you're correct, chai. I'm not a professor in Thai language, but I really am trying every day to communicate with Thai people, and I'm learning on how to say certain things. And the best way to do it is to remember a long sentence and then just practice that. But to read it on a font from phonics, it's about impossible and almost a waste of time. To learn it phonetically, you know. Really got to hear it from a Thai person. And there's a lot of websites and YouTube channels with Thai people. But the way they teach you is Central Thai language. But when you go down, like you're in Chiang Mai, they talk really slow, like in the south in Texas. And then you go south in Thailand, past Krabi, and they speak really fast. And their words are a lot different. And then you come to Isan, they speak kind of a mixture of Lao and Thai, but the words are different and the tones are different. It's easier, and I think the language is easier in Isan because they don't use all of the tones. Same with Texas. We just kind of talk, you know, monotone. Easy. John, Chuck, you used a TM30 form after being away from home more than 24 hours. No. That form is just when you check in, they want to make sure that you're still at the same address. And they actually didn't, I filled it out last time when I went there and they gave it back to me and they run a barcode scanner. And I didn't even need to fill out the form anymore. They just asked me if I was still staying at the same address. So, yeah. No problem, Utah. I don't know your name. I'm just going to call you Utah Rocks for getting you Brian's information. Yeah, he's full of information. Is there an equivalent to New York accent in Thailand? New York. I have the accent. It's very frustrating, and I think that's why most people. You guys see me? Hello? I don't know if you guys can see me.